Ashley Fields with Yard Art. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021, and we are going to be working on all of our Valentine's hearts today. So, let me get my live pulled up so I can have comments. There we go. Okay. Hello, as you're hopping in, say hello. Hey Lupe, how are you doing? Y'all, I have my machine running. Once I get a few more of y'all in here, if the sound is too loud, y'all let me know and I'll get them to turn the machine off while I'm live. But Happy New Year, yes! It is 2021. I think I was just saying to somebody yesterday, I was like, oh, well, next year I'm gonna do yada yada. I was like, wait, it is next year. So we are there. Hey Debbie, how are you? Happy retirement. Hope you're enjoying it. Okay, y'all, is the machine too loud? If it's too loud, I can get him to turn it off so that y'all can hear me a little better. I'm still waiting on doors to be installed in my new build out. And so right now I don't have any way of really canceling out the noise of our CNC. So if that's too much, I can get it shut off for us. So y'all just let me know. Okay guys, we have a lot to do today. We're gonna be working on our conversation hearts as well as our Happy Valentine's Day heart. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hop in. First thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of shading on my Happy Valentine's Day heart because I need that shading to dry because all the work that is being done in the middle is all gonna get done with a script liner. So it's gonna be a lot easier if I go ahead and shade it and try to give that a few minutes to dry. So right now I'm just gonna get some shading red. You guys know if I'm using my 2-ounce cup, that means it already has a little bit of water added into it. So if you are new to shading, I recommend that you start adding just a couple of drops of water to the paint that you're using. Maybe put it in a smaller container like I'm using and add a few drops of water and see if that helps you get some longer strokes out of your brush. So on this particular heart, y'all can see my version behind me. All I really did, other than obviously filling in the words and the hearts, is I did a little bit of perimeter shading with shading red, and that was really it. So you use your shader brush for just a few minutes, and really a lot of this is going to be done with a script liner. So just getting a little bit on here. Honestly, I have a bit too much water in here because I was actually painting some crosses earlier and I used this color for outline, and outline I definitely put more water into it. So Lupe says, I can hear you loud and clear. Awesome, thank you. Debbie says, let it run so we have blanks. And that's exactly what Tony's working on. In fact, Debbie, or whoever's still here at the end, remind me and I'll do a quick little look around the shop with you guys. I'm gonna do a better one. I'll take y'all and do a whole tour on a live as soon as I get it finished. But at the end of the video, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what it's all looking like. So, all right, Happy Valentine's Day heart. So far, just a little bit of perimeter shading with shading red. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and let that start drying. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things that we'll be working on. So we're kind of gonna flip back and forth. Y'all, this is just the plain little $5 heart. There's nothing on here. There's no etching. It's really just a simple one. I just painted it red. I'm gonna get a little bit of shading on it. And quite honestly, you don't have to do much to these, but you could also really decorate them up and do them up, polka dots, chevron, buffalo plaid. You could do so many different things. But there's just a little bit of perimeter shading with some shading red. Move that one. Now, we have conversation hearts, guys, and I don't know, let me show you this one I got. So this one I just did a light blue base. I'm trying to see, I didn't have that color on the back. But it's light blue base with a little bit of medium blue. So it's number 2 light blue and number 4 medium blue. And then the words, I just did a little bit of navy blue. So I kept this really plain and simple. So So I thought we'd keep some of these plain and simple, but I wanted to do one like an ombre. Remember how we did our ombre flamingos? I want to attempt to do an ombre card. And I'm going to be honest, I already did attempt this a few weeks ago, and I guess I didn't have the patience that day, and I actually did it on my yellow one, and it just did not look so great. So I ended up kind of painting over that. So we're going to attempt it again. Let's see if we like the end result. We might not. I don't know. Let's see. I need, trying to find my colors. We got light pink. Oh, okay. I got Melissa over here filling up paint so that when we open the store Saturday, we're going to have Easter blanks. We're going to have more Valentine blanks. Thank you. We're going to have paint restocked too. So we'll have everything going. All right. I've got so many paint bottles, y'all. Okay, so remember on the flamingos when we did that ombre, we're going to start with our dark color. Go ahead and get a paper towel ready because we'll need a paper towel too. So we're going to start with our dark color, and I'm just going to kind of start it over here, almost like a shadow effect, and then blend that in across, okay? So take a little bit of that shading pink. Now on here I'm using, this is a Crafter's Choice 3/4 inch brush. I know I got this at Hobby Lobby. I want to say it was a pack of like 12 brushes, maybe 15 brushes, and I think it was $12.99. So it's just kind of a flat brush. I really like this though for ombre. So I'm going to kind of start with that pink, right? Now, just like on those flamingos, I don't have a medium pink really, so I end up kind of mixing those two. So when you're starting with an ombre, we're going to start dark, and the rest of the time I'm actually just using the light pink. But here in the middle, or here once we come off of that darker pink, is when that blending is going to start happening. So I'm going to take my napkin and just kind of get that excess out. I'm leaving some of it in. I'm not washing it. But I took enough out of it where it's almost dry on those bristles. And now I'm just going to kind of come and fan out this light pink and bring it over into the dark. Kind of now sitting here going, maybe I should have brought that darker a little bit further in. Yeah, I think I should have. So let me clean this out again. I'm going to get a little bit more dark. Just a little bit more. Now, since this is also already wet, guys, this isn't going to, you know, be that stark pink like when I first started to put it on. Trying to get it to fade. Let's see. I'm just really, I'm going to keep fanning back and forth until I can get that kind of darker consistency that I'm looking for. Kind of like that darkness that's coming out right here in the middle. I'm trying to get this to get darker over here. I might need to, hold on, I'm going to take away a little bit of this. There we go. Start fading it out. So here's a look so far. I'm really starting to think that I should have used a little more dark pink to begin with, but that's okay. We're going to just start fading it now into the lighter pink. This lighter pink almost looks white up next to this. Bring it over. It looks white from over here. So I'm kind of starting in the dark and going towards the light, okay? That lighting is weird. I don't even have on a ring light or anything today. So that's kind of an ombre. Now you could also take this pink and kind of come over here. Let's just try it. I think I might try it on both sides and kind of have it fade to that light in the middle. Don't know how I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try it together. Hey Tiffany, Gina, Lisa, Wendy, how are y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining me. I'm kind of doing an off the cuff ombre look. I didn't have this pre-planned. I just thought, okay, let's just do something a little, you know, different than just the plain Jane. So starting with that shading pink, come back and get a little light. And get it fanned together. Get a little bit more dark. This one ain't working out as good as my flamingos worked out. That's okay. It's part of the process, guys. How many times have y'all started to do a project and you're trying to get it to look a certain way and it's not quite doing that? That's kind of what y'all are seeing right now. Let me see. I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm noticing, yeah, there we go. I'm noticing I have that fading going down a little bit more, so I'm trying to just get a bit more symmetrical. There we go. There we go. Okay, getting a little better, y'all. Getting a little better. Oh, that looks white in the middle, but it's not. It's pink. So there's kind of an ombre version that you could try to do. Let's see. Hey, Kimberly. I'm missing questions, y'all. I've been trying to focus over here. Okay. Kimberly says, did y'all get the CNC working? Yes. Yes, Kimberly, we did. Can you hear it in the background? Y'all had a live in the Academy last night, and we were having CNC issues. We've been having CNC issues for a few days now, but it's getting better. So Danae says it looks good. I don't think I have the patience for that, girl. Yes, I get it. I get it. But I know that lighting's kind of funky. We can obviously get you some better photos once that's done and dried. I'm gonna go ahead and move this aside. We probably won't be able to do the letters on this one. I don't know. We'll have to see how dry I can get it. So there's kind of an ombre look. If that's something that you wanted to do, maybe you didn't want to just do the plain Jane. Now this one, I don't know if you could see it through a little bit. I tried to do the ombre with the yellow and it did not look good. So I ended up painting back over that. So this one, we're gonna kind of keep it simple and do a little perimeter shade with some shading yellow. So let me grab my shader. By the way, today, earlier whenever I did the shading on the Valentine's Heart, I did use a royal gold shader, and it is a number 16. This one is a 1/2 inch, which is close to like a number 12. So sometimes on our flat brushes, or what we call shaders, sometimes they're done by numbers and sometimes they're done by like size. So I kind of try to give you guys both. Yeah, Kimberly said, I thought that's what I heard. Definitely, it's that CNC running. Y'all, last night my husband was out here for probably 4 hours trying to get it going, and he finally did. Thank goodness. So we were actually cutting a sheet at 9 o'clock last night just to make sure that it was ready to go for today, because I have Tony here cutting, and you know, obviously we want to make sure when he gets to work that he can work, you know, and if we can't get it done, then we need to let him know so that he doesn't have to come in. So we were kind of cutting late last night, but we've got a lot of Easter blanks getting ready for you guys. So let me fix this. Alrighty, on our light yellow, I just did a little shading yellow on the border. Hey Teresa, how are you? Now, I did tell y'all the light blue, I did medium blue. And if there's any colors that you are questioning, like if you want to know what would be a good base and a good shading color that I didn't have as an example today, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll make sure and give you guys whatever tips or pointers I can. Now, this next heart I did the base coat of mint green. I think it's mint green number 9, maybe. So mint green, it's not a green that we really use too often until we get to really springtime, and then we seem to use it a little more. So mint green, I'm going to shade it with Christmas green. If you think Christmas green is too dark, you could always take a little mint and a little Christmas and kind of mix them to get, you know, a tone in the middle. So add a little water, because this one's kind of thick. I don't know if anybody has already picked up their conversation hearts, but if you did, I put on the color list that I was using black for the words. And in fact, I'm not using black. I'm gonna be using navy blue, because if you actually go look at the conversation hearts, they almost have more of a blue ink color on them. And so I thought the navy blue looked a lot better as opposed to black. So anybody who did already pick those up, my apologies for that. If you don't have navy blue, you can make it with some brilliant blue and a little bit of black. So, you know, there's some other options that you can have there. My green's not quite wanting to give me good long strokes. There we go. Those of you that did get your Valentine's Day stuff before our store closed for Christmas break, has anybody started painting their Valentines? If so, let us know what you're working on. I did paint a couple, I painted like, I don't know, 24 or so of the Valentine gnomes to sell out the store, and then I've been working on a lot of Easter stuff. Easter crosses, Easter trucks, couple Easter bunnies, some Easter chicks. I've been doing all sorts of stuff. So what are you guys painting and what are y'all working on? Or are y'all enjoying having a little break or a time off of painting? Okay, as far as my hearts go, all my shading is actually done. I can put this up. So I'm gonna leave these, all of our conversation hearts be for a little bit. Try to let them dry. Because really all they need is a script liner on the words and fill in the words, and then they need some white highlights. Yes, Danae's working on gnomes. Can't wait to see all the Easter stuff. Yes, I am so excited. We have a lot of Easter stuff and a lot of Easter crosses. I know a lot of you guys were saying that y'all wanted more biblical things for Easter. He is risen and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna have a ton of options. I think today I cut out a wheelbarrow with eggs, a wagon with eggs, peeps. Now we're working on Easter eggs right now. Danae says, I had a little break, but I'm in quarantine, so I'll be painting. Yes, girl, paint away. Hope you are feeling good, though. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jane. How are y'all doing? What about doing letters in the same color as the shading? You could. I just don't know that they would necessarily show up as good as the as a darker color like your navy, but you totally could. I don't see why you couldn't. Hey, Cindy. Okay, y'all, this part, it's really script liner. Other than, we only did a little bit of shading on the perimeter and the rest is gonna be script liner. Danae, did y'all cut any baby chicks? We actually have a chick that is next to an Easter egg that says Happy Easter, and it's a big Easter egg, Happy Easter in the middle with the chick on the side. So hopefully you'll like it. I think we'll be cutting that one probably tomorrow. So I'm gonna attempt to, I know we have a sneak peek on Monday. Looking at this, I think I was about to start with pink, but I think I need to start with white, because I'm afraid if I start with pink, my arm's gonna kind of move it all across. But I'm hoping, we're cutting all my blanks this week. I'm hoping to have them, we have sneak peek on Monday, but I am hoping to actually have these in store sometime Saturday. No promise as to what time that will be. My husband's in the process of selling his truck. We ordered him a new truck last year. It's supposed to be in a couple of weeks, but temporarily we're gonna have to be sharing a vehicle. So I don't know what exact time we'll end up getting down there on Saturday. But nonetheless, hopefully they will all be there by Sunday. Y'all, I'm just using my Royal Gold script liner. It's number 4. And I'm really just kind of setting it down. This is obviously white paint that is watered down. Kind of just taking that brush and setting it down in those CNC etched lines. Nothing too crazy. Now, this one is a lot of script liner. So if you're not super familiar with your script liner before this pattern, you will be after. So, hey Kristen. Kristen says, when do you think the Easter items will be in the store for purchase? Blanks will be in the store this weekend, let's just say by Sunday. And then like painted Easter stuff, I'm working on it. I'll be bringing it week by week by week. But yeah, blanks you can come get this weekend. And as soon as I get them to the store, I'll let you guys know. We have been closed for winter break, but we do open back up. Sorry, I didn't put my dogs up, y'all. We do open back up Saturday at 9 a.m. back to our normal business hours. Now, those of you who haven't been around us for a while, we open in the season, meaning our busy season, which is like Labor Day through Christmas. We did open on Mondays during that time, but the rest of the year we are closed on Mondays. So we are going to be back to that schedule. So if there's something that you guys, obviously need from the store, you're going to have to come Tuesday through Sunday. So Kristen says, awesome, thanks. Hope you enjoyed your break. Honey, I haven't had a break, but yes, it's been enjoyable. My daughter went back to school today, and that made me kind of sad. But honestly, we've been doing construction, and this is my first live in the Painters Club today. That's in my new kind of art space. So the room that I'm sitting in is the room that I've always had, that I've always painted in. But we actually got it framed in and sheetrocked, and we have an AC and a heater now and all that. So all I'm actually waiting on right now is doors, and then my room will be complete. So it's really nice because my sink is literally about 6 feet away from me now. So the next time I have a crazy boo-boo and I get paint everywhere, I got the sink right there. So I'm so excited about that. Jane says, you make it look so easy. Honey, I have this really old brush that my mom and everybody always kind of make fun of me for because it's been around the block. But you know what? I break these brushes in, and then they really work so well for me. So I'm hard on my brushes, but I've honestly had this one, at least I would say probably been using it about a year. And the brush cost a couple dollars, $4, whatever it was. And so to me, a brush costing $4, and I bend the bristles to get it to be the way I like it, I'm not doing too bad. So I probably will have to retire it at some point this year because they only last so long when I use it as much as I do. I literally use them every day. So, I'm not going to get to use it forever, but I'll keep using it until it goes out on me. But honestly, Jane, your brush is really going to make the difference for you of how easy or how difficult your project is. Let's see, Debbie says, your mom told you to throw it away last night. Debbie, I didn't see that comment when I was on the live. I saw it afterwards. And I wish I had seen it because I would have had to talk a little smack back to her because this is my baby. How dare she talk about my brush like that? I love this brush. This brush treats me well. The way I look at it, this brush has been able to make me money. It's been able to afford to keep our lights on and keep food on the table. So I'm grateful for my crummy little brush, Y'all, I kind of feel like I probably should have done some of this script linering before the live, but that didn't happen. So y'all bear with me because this one just takes a little longer. Whenever you guys are doing script liner, what do you think is the hardest part? Like doing words, or, you know, is it just really doing anything, or maybe doing the perimeter of something, or doing the center of it? Is there anything that you guys feel in particular might be more difficult than other things? I really used to hate doing words. I've gotten used to them over the years, so it doesn't bother me anymore, but it used to be one of those things that I would wait till the absolute last minute to go and do words on something. Yeah, Debbie says words. Yep, honestly, it's a practice type thing. Y'all, we'll get this done eventually. I feel like I'm moving so slow, like a sloth. Well, hello. Almost there, y'all, almost there. Great. Okay. 2 more letters. And then we just need to do our hearts, and then this one will be done. Alrighty, almost there. You got your happy Valentine's Day. Now I'm gonna wash my brush and grab that light paint now. I'm gonna do this with the script liner because these hearts are pretty small. If you try to get a mop brush in here, really you'll end up making a bigger mess with it. So just use your script liner. Just as you filled in your words, fill in your heart too. Another good thing about all these hearts, your Valentine's hearts, you could always make something else on the back side of it. You know, a plain heart, you could make them double-sided. Since they're symmetrical, you could really get two different paintings out of it if you wanted to. Add a little bit of water. It's kind of, my brush is kind of fraying out at the edges with the paint. Just adding a little water. Hey Carla, how are you? Hope you're doing good. I'll almost miss this little one over here. Okay, we got 4 more, and then this pattern will be finished. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I'm surrounded by dogs right now. I didn't put them inside, and they have to come lay down with their mommy. My sweet babies. Alrighty. There is your Happy Valentine's Day heart. I know back here it looks like it's all white, but the hearts are in light pink, and then your words are in white. So there's that finished look for this one. Y'all, on this one I did 2 coats of red as my base. The reason I did 2 coats is because I use a roller, and so it's not as thick. And then I just came in with and used a script line, or I did a little, excuse me, let me slow down here. I did shading red on the perimeter with a shader, and then the rest was script liner with white and light pink. And that is the finished look on this one. So let me move that out of the way. Okay, now, we did the ombre kind of heart. It's gonna be too wet to fill in those letters. So we'll just fill in our letters on this yellow one. I mean, filling in the letters on all of them is the exact same. So I don't want to get too redundant with that. But I know I told you guys earlier, if anybody who's come in recently, I've had on the back of these, on your color list, it says that I'm using black, but I'm actually not using black. I'm using navy blue on the words, because I think the navy blue looks more like the real conversation hearts, number one. And number two, it's not so stark. You know, that black can just be very dark and, you know, a little too much. So this navy is a really good complement of something just in between. I know also that like this Be Mine heart, we were kind of running low on that. We did get some more of those cut, and we got some more of the plain Valentine's hearts cut, and I will have those at the store this weekend. Dropped a little bit. That's okay. Y'all, I love these conversation hearts. They're very, very easy. You know, you don't have too much work in them. You could really paint several of them pretty quickly. I think the thing that would be the most time consuming is the letters, but other than that, you know, it's not bad. And then just as the same on any of the other heart blanks, you could always flip it over and have you a plain version on the back, you know, do polka dots or buffalo plaid or whatever, you know. So there is your Be Mine conversation heart. The only thing left that I'm gonna need on these conversation hearts is some white. That's it. I'm gonna put white on this one and the blue one, but that pink one is still too wet. So just a little bit of white kind of come in here. And you can also add white to your litters. These are just really, really wet right now, so I'm not gonna mess with them, but adding white to the litters would be really cute. So Carla says, I got these for my granddaughter to paint. Perfect, yes, those are good for kids. Y'all, these blanks are $10. I don't have, they're 12 inches tall by 14 inches wide. And so we have 4 different ones. Be Mine, Kiss Me. I know you can't read the words right now. True Love, which, let me get some white on here, guys. It doesn't have any. A little bit of white. And then I Love You. I'm not going to do the words on I Love You because we just got done doing all the words on everything else. I think y'all know what that looks like. But all you need is a little white highlight on them and then you're good. All right, y'all, so on these, if you're doing any of your conversation hearts, if you're doing yellow, I do 2 coats of yellow as the base. If you're doing light blue, I did 2 coats of light blue. Pink, 2 coats of light pink. You know, obviously I turned it into an ombre. But I'm hoping once that ombre gets dry, I'll finish out the words on that, and then I will post a picture for you guys. So, hey Kitty, how are y'all? Okay, y'all, we're gonna do a quick look around. I gotta show y'all my new art room. So we moved our live wall. We really just moved it from where it was. Let me turn this camera on. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. So here is my new kind of space. I need to turn this. Hold on, I gotta turn this, flip it back. Okay, there we go, there we go. So here's obviously my new live setup. I got a glitter wall over here next to my bathroom and my paint jugs and sink. So then you got your live wall over here. And then from this direction is all of my paint, my bags, my rollers, clamps, clips, everything. So I've tried to get a lot more organized. I even got my doggy door here for my dogs. Okay. And then on this side is drying racks up here on the top. So all of these are where I'm gonna put wet stuff as I'm working on it and waiting on it to get finished. We got Melissa over here filling some paint for us. But this is kind of a look at the new shop. So the only thing I'm still missing is a door here and a door there. Now real quick, y'all, I'm so sorry, this is a big mess out here. But this was where my white live wall used to be. And now we have some stairs built, and this is above where my new art room is. So this up here is going to eventually be all the storage for everything. So lots of stuff everywhere. I have been working at trying to get organized, but we just got me in my room a couple days ago. So I'm gonna take y'all right here and go to the back. This shop back here is Zach's shop, and we have Tony in here working. So here's kind of a look. Once we get all this stuff cut, he brings it all over here and drills it and sands it and gets it staked and those sorts of things. But this is our machine where we cut. So let's see. Oh, Easter eggs. Lots of Easter eggs coming soon. So that's kind of a look at my shop. It's kind of a look at what I've been having and going on. So I hope you guys like it. Thank y'all so much for being with me today. Hey Dolores, I'm so glad you're here. Greg, Susie, Darla, Sorry I didn't get to see y'all guys when you came in. But thank y'all for your time, and I will see y'all next time. I think Victoria is going to be live on Sunday doing the Cuckoo Bird. Yo, my hair is crazy. I think the Cuckoo Bird Valentine house. Super cute. And then you guys will see me on Monday for our sneak peek with all of our new Easter designs. So I hope y'all can join me then. And until then, y'all keep having fun, keep on painting, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everybody.